There was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week, and his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently, and it affects the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'll conclude by saying this. I've been an advocate of state police. I've sought the wisdom of more experienced members like Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Adodogwa, even yourself and the Speaker. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Somebody said that earlier. We cannot be sitting in Abuja and expecting operations to be efficient in Benue. We have to go back to communal policing. You that are older than us always tell us there was a time when if a guest comes to a community, everybody knows him. We have to get the traditional leaders involved and go back to state policing. This parliament, under your leadership, and I know the excellent work you're doing in the Constitutional Review Committee.
You see, this life, it is very good to always stand for the truth, no matter who is involved. Do not wait until things go south for your parent or for yourself before you begin to go through the route of truth. This is El-Rufai's son. For those of you who do not know, this is El-Rufai's son. He's a member of the House of Reps. He won during his father's time. Like his father was leaving, he was winning as a House of Reps member. And today, he stands before the floor of the House to talk about Nnamdi Kanu's conviction, as Nnamdi Kanu was given a life sentence and this other guy from the north was given 20 years imprisonment. I want you guys to understand why I'm thinking in a different light. Long before now, Peter Obi was being insulted, dragged by the same guy who stands here today to talk good for the Igbos. He spoke ill about the Igbos. He spoke rudely about the Igbos. He spoke in a very, raw manner because his father at the time was angry with the Igbos or was not in good talking terms with Peter Obi. If you watch very carefully, you remember that the last interview this guy did with Shehu Okimbaloye of Channels Television, he categorically said the Peter Obi they sold to him is the wrong form of Peter Obi, that Peter Obi is not any of those things they had said about him. I laughed. Because this is the same guy who said horrible things about the Igbos, the father, all the people that supported them. And you know why they are retracing their steps? Just because Tinubu refused during the 2023, campaign, election, leading up to the election. They said horrible things about the Igbos. They said an Igbo man cannot lead them. El-Rufai said in a security meeting El-Rufai had with the now security advisor to the president, Nuhu Ribadu, and one other clergies, the Muslim clergies, they had a meeting where they were talking. El-Rufai said that no Christian can be president. In fact, he called us infidels, that anybody who is not a Muslim is an infidel and cannot rule Nigeria. That not even an Igbo man, that even if it's another Christian would do, not even an Igbo man. But when the tables turned and the president, Tinubu, was no longer playing balls that he had promised, or he, through the interview, the father of this guy, that's El-Rufai, went for before the floor of the Senate, he did not make it to becoming a minister. I'm sure that if I were El-Rufai, for the fact that you have been Minister of Abuja years back, you should not even go for interviews before the floor of the Senate to become anything. Even if they had given it to you, you should have declined. Because it's just that most politicians in Nigeria do not have integrity, so they don't understand when to say yes and when to say no. He would have declined, so that it doesn't look as if it's because he worked with the man. That is why they gave him the position, or they are giving him that kind of offer. And immediately tables turned south, where they said, oh, the man did not pass the interview. Some people said it was because Nuhu Ribadu said El-Rufai was corrupt, even though El-Rufai has said that he came out to ask questions. Where was I corrupt? Come out, let's go to court, bring your evidence, I bring mine, let's see where I was corrupt. And that went on to the point that El-Rufai was not speaking at that point. Then he came out to talk. And he said that 2023 election was heavily rigged. That the result Peter Obi got was not his result. Then we saw them coming into measure some. They brought different political parties to merge them to act like when APC was coming together with the ICPC, the ACN, and few of APGA people coming together to form what we now have as APC. So they tried that. And this guy kept talking in favor of Peter Obi, in favor of the Igbos. So my question is, what changed? What changed? Until we stand up for the truth. Nnamdi Kanu is being given life sentence just because he's from the other side. And I keep saying these things. If you know that you will not give a level playing ground for all tribes in Nigeria, those tribes that say they want to go, why are you holding them? Because I'm not saying they should go because I need the Igbos here because they make businesses go forward. But the question is, you must be able to know the reason why you are holding them. If you know you don't want them to go, give them an equal playing ground. Let them feel loved. Let them feel accepted. Because it is not nice each time if a few people are benefiting from the government, a few people local government or states are eating fat from the government, why the other ones are not even going close to anything. You can see that this guy is El-Rufai's son. He is speaking for the Igbos. He's speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. He's asking questions that demand answers. But if the tables had not turned before now, he would definitely have supported this particular decision. So my own is, yes, Nnamdi Kanu may have said words he's not supposed to say, but if you are giving judgment at all, let it be based on past precedents. Isn't that how laws are made? Isn't that how cases are being done? So the question now is, would El-Rufai's son had supported Nnamdi Kanu if his father was still in good terms with the current administration? You can see that before I post any video, I like to take you back to the background, to the before, and then give you a backstory as to why I'm having this opinion. And this comment section is open to you. If you have a different opinion, if you think this guy is doing this because he loves Nnamdi Kanu, or because he loves the Igbos, or because he has turned a new leaf, or because he has repented, let me know on the comment section. If you think that what I'm saying is not important or is not what the true picture is, I still welcome your opinion on the comment section, but leave your opinions with so much respect. Do not attack anybody on the comment section. And I want to say a very big thank you for those of you who watch our videos. Always, I know that I have gone backward in political videos for a very long time. I have been laid back, but I am coming back gradually. And so let me know on the comment section if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know what you think we can do to make it better. We are here to learn. We are open to learning, good criticism. But all we have to say is that let them create an enabling environment for every Nigerian, whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Efik, and Tiv, whatever tribe, whatever ethnic group you come from, let them leave it to be a good, leveled playing ground for everybody. Nobody is better than the other. No tribe is more important. Yes, because if people have said this, if a true terrorists have come out to say, it's not like Nnamdi Kanu, who is not yet gotten to the state the things to say is a terrorist. You people only say this instigating what can cause terrorism, but these other guys who have come out to accept that they are terrorists, if they are given 20 years, Nnamdi Kanu should not be given life imprisonment because it is not fair. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Fulani, all of us should be one. There should no longer be any fight. Let us treat people equally, because that's what God would do. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on our next one. Until then, keep being amazing and bye for now.